Salam guys and welcome back to my channel. Today I've got a recipe for some ghost chili chicken popcorn. If you guys would like to know how to make this, then please keep watching. So you will need some boneless chicken. This is about 1 kg of chicken breast. You will also need 1 medium to large egg. You will need some thick yogurt, some dry marination of your choice. I would highly recommend this one just because it's really spicy, but you could also use any kind of marination that you find that's quite dry. You will need some breadcrumbs for the coating and some toothpicks. So I've emptied the contents of the packet in the bowl. Now this is an extremely hot marination. So we only need to keep the chicken in there for 10 minutes. Just make sure you keep that in mind before you kind of mix everything together and coat the chicken, and then you realize, oh my god, I've kept it for so long and it's too hot. So anyways, I'm going to add some yogurt into the marination. This is about 2.5 tablespoons of thick yogurt. And then we want to mix that until it is a paste. You want to make sure you don't have any lumps, bumps, anything not nice basically in this paste. You just want to make it as smooth as possible. So once you mix everything together, the paste should look like this. As you can see, there are no kind of bumps or lumps inside this paste. You want to make sure that the marination paste is quite thick because you don't want anything to come off the chicken when you're either coating it or frying it. So this consistency is perfect. As you guys can see, when I kind of dip it, put the spoon in and I do that, it doesn't really come off as fast. It's not really runny, it's just thick blobs of it. So that's the way it should be. So start adding the chicken a bit at a time. You don't want to add too much in at one go because you will find that it's hard to mix everything together, and you want the chicken to be nicely coated. Just keep in mind that, like I said before, that you can only keep this in marination for about 10 minutes. So I've coated all the chicken, and as you guys can see, it's evenly coated. And now I'm going to get my timer and I'm going to put this on to 10 minutes. Just to make sure that I'm following the instructions, and I don't want the chicken to be that chilly, so on goes the timer. So whilst I've set the timer and I'm waiting for the marination to be done, I'm going to prepare everything I need to coat the chicken. So in a bowl I've got some breadcrumbs. I'm using this particular brand of breadcrumbs and this particular type of breadcrumbs because you can grill, oven or fry these breadcrumbs. This is a medium to large egg, and I'm just going to whisk all of that egg together. You want to beat it until it's done really. That was my timer indicating that there's 5 minutes left. The countdown is really on, guys. Whisk that as fast as you can whisk it. Okay, that's enough. So guys, my timer started beeping, which means my chicken is done. So I'm now going to go ahead and start marinating it. So first of all, I'm going to dip it into the egg. And then into the breadcrumbs. Guys, make sure you're keeping the chicken in one place. You don't want the rest of the breadcrumbs to get coated with the batter, and then it makes the breadcrumbs really thick and not used well. So just literally, hopefully this will be a lot easier than most kind of things that you have to coat, just because the batter that we've put on is quite thick. So it won't really leak in much places. I'm just going to poke a toothpick through that, and then just place it onto a plate. And you want to repeat that until you've finished all of the chicken. So once you've coated all the chicken and put them on toothpicks, they should look something like this. Now all you want to do is you want to put these into the fridge. I'd say for a minimum of 30 minutes. Ideally, the longer you keep them in the fridge, the better they will be to fry, because the breadcrumbs will stick and they won't kind of come off when you fry them. At this stage, of course, you can also freeze these if you don't want to fry them straight away, or if you think they're a bit too much to fry, then you can freeze these as well. So I'm just going to put these into the fridge for about 30 to 40 minutes, and then I'll be back to show you guys how to fry them. So now that I've taken the chicken out of the fridge, it's been in the fridge for about 40 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and fry it. So I've got quite a deep pan. I know a lot of you are struggling to see the kind of sizes of the pans I use to fry. This is quite deep. You want to deep fry these. So I've got this on a medium heat. Make sure that it's quite warm, and now I'm just going to go ahead and add in the chicken. The key to most of these kind of recipes is to really take your time in frying them. Don't add too much, because you will find that you'll struggle with controlling them, and also that the chicken won't be cooked properly. Just put them in with the toothpicks on and just carry on frying them. They will turn really crispy and you'll be able to see. I'll say minimum for about 5 minutes you want to fry these. However, depending on the kind of temperature of your oil and how deep your pan is, this might change kind of depending on obviously your own circumstances. So just kind of use your initiative basically, but you'll see them turn a golden brown color quite quickly. As you can see, like, it's already kind of turning golden brownish. So after a couple of minutes, when you see that the chicken has turned this color, you want to put your heat down on the lowest setting and then just pop the chicken back in. This will ensure that the chicken is cooking properly. Don't leave it longer than a minute. We just really want to make sure that the chicken is cooking and that none of the meat is raw, because we have used raw meat inside and the chicken wasn't previously cooked. So just leave them in there for a minute, and then hopefully you should see that the color will change quite a lot. So as you can see, the color is slightly darker than before. And now all you want to do is take these out on a tissue paper just to absorb any excess oil, and just carry on frying the rest of your chicken in the same way. So guys, once you finish frying all the chicken, they should look something like this. Serve it up with a nice dip of your choice. I'm having some mango chutney with mine. And if you guys like this video, then please don't forget to subscribe. Check out my other videos if you already haven't, and I'll catch you guys in my next one. Bye.